Okay, so I chose my assignment on acid rain, and I found it on a Bitly database from our school under chemistry. Let's go. So some simple background of acid rain was it was first recognized in 1872 by scientist Robert Angus Smith, 100 years after the Industrial Revolution. Acid rain can also include snow and sleet, and they all have a pH of less than 5.6. Acid rain is usually produced by human emissions that produce higher than normal levels of nitric and sulfuric acid in the air. These levels can be risen by burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas. The process of acid rain is, first, polluted gases rise into the air and get together in the clouds. Secondly, in the atmosphere, the nitrogen and sulfur oxides in the pollution are converted into nitric and sulfuric acids, which then bond to raindrops and form acid rain. But the clouds holding the rain can travel hundreds, even thousands of miles before the acid rain is finally reached and starts to fall, which I thought was really interesting because I thought it would fall right away, but something that's good to know. Effects and places of acid rain. Places of acid rain were in 1980, most of Mississippi and southern eastern Canada were having acidic rainfalls. Acid rain also falls in the west, but the problem isn't as severe. Acid rain in places like Los Angeles and California are mostly caused by car and truck emissions. Some simple effects of acid rain are trees, lakes, animals, and buildings are all susceptible to the chemical damage and corrosive effect of acid rain. As you can see to the right, the leaf picture of the leaf on the left has not experienced acid rain, and the one on the right has. You can see all the holes through it, and underneath is a picture of a gargoyle that has been corroded because of acid rain. Why I chose this article and what I learned. I learned a lot of things when I found this article, like the process of acid rain, the effects, and the places it occurs. But the most important thing I learned is when acidic rainfall becomes too acidic, pH of 2.4, and falls into lakes, freshwater organisms can't survive, which in turn contributes to the decline of larger fish and ultimately the freshwater food chain. Why I chose this article? I chose this article for my assignment because throughout all my years in junior science classes, acid rain was just mentioned as a side note to the unit we were currently working on. Basically, it was like a cause and effect sort of thing. So when I looked on the Bitly database, as I mentioned earlier, and saw the rain there, I thought of it as the perfect opportunity to learn how acid rain is made, background of acid rain, and some effects of acid rain, and at the same time, I'm able to teach the class about something that has made me a little more cautious when it's raining and going outside. It's something that I found to be interesting. As I mentioned earlier, this is the citation of the article that I found, and the document URL is right underneath. If you'd like to check it out, you have the opportunity to. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something.